Hi, I'm Jane McLeod, co-founder of Capstone Leadership Solutions. Welcome to our 12-part series called New Leader Essentials. Many of you as healthcare professionals likely got promoted to your leadership role because you were the best in your field. What we have found out over our years of leading leaders is that potentially those skills that made you the very best nurse, tech, or accountant didn't translate into effective, inspired leadership. Most organizations do a really great job training their leaders to those management tasks like budgeting, scheduling, acquiring a new piece of equipment. But what we want you to learn in the New Leader Essentials, and what we promise that you're going to enjoy, is those skills that not only will elevate your leadership, but also enhance your life. Well, let's get started. Hi, welcome to New Leader Essential number 6, Make Yourself Uncomfortable. There's a reason why all of us like to stay within our comfort zone. It's safe there, right? It's safe. Maybe you never dreamt that you would ever be a leader over the course of your career, but here you are. And quite obviously, you want to be the best leader that you can be because you're watching this video. You're interested in investing in yourself as a leader. I quite clearly remember my CNO talking to me about my own comfort zone when I had been promoted to be at the director level. So I was brand new to the organization, had only worked there for 18 months, been a staff nurse on the night shift that whole time. And so I didn't really know a lot of people. I wasn't really sure what my resources were. I wasn't new to leadership, but I was new to leadership there. And she was really clear with me. She said, first of all, you have taken yourself about as far as your talent, raw talent, and quirky personality are going to take you. It's time to step outside your comfort zone and go back to school, which I proceeded to do. But she also said something that was really, really insightful. She said, you know, Jane, for the first 18 months of this job, you're going to be scared to come to work every day. And you know what? That's wonderful. That's what's supposed to happen. Because in that 19th month, I bet you're going to look back and say, I got this. And it's going to feel really, really good. And she was totally right. So I always tell new leaders that now. Be frightened. You're going to learn something new every single day for the first 18 months. So there's a ton of research about making yourself uncomfortable for professional and personal growth. There should be this low level of anxiety. I'm not talking all-out panic attack, but I'm talking this low level of anxiety before you're about to do something that's uncomfortable for you, or when you consider planning something that makes you feel uncomfortable. And it's called the juice. It's what we call it anyway, is the juice. And you need the juice. The juice makes you perform higher, faster, stronger. I mean, consider it just like little tiny jolts of adrenaline coursing through your system. And then when you make yourself uncomfortable, when you go outside and operate outside of your comfort zone, guess what happens? You feel really, really empowered. It makes you feel, okay, I was successful doing this. Now I can take it one step further and do that, okay? But the other thing that juice does for you is if you fail, if you're not successful at whatever it was that made you feel uncomfortable, maybe a certain conversation, maybe a friendship, maybe a club, maybe speaking for the first time or the 10th time, doesn't matter. Every time I speak, I get the juice, right? I have the juice right now. What the juice does for you if you fail or if you feel you're not successful is it actually helps you become more creative to think, what could I have done differently? I want to read you a quote by Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has long been considered the best basketball player in the world. So yes, LeBron James is catching him and whatever, but you know, when you think of really, really, really over-the-top world-class athletes, Michael Jordan is one of those people. And listen to what he says about failure and success and making himself uncomfortable. He says, I've missed more than 9,000 basketball shots in my career. I've lost 300 games. 26 times I've been asked to take the game-winning shot, and I've missed. I failed over and over and over in my life. And that is why I succeed. He's referring to, excuse me, he's referring to that juice, right? He's referring to, this is what I could have done better. This is what I did wrong. I'm going to do it differently next time, okay? Michael Jordan and you got something in common. Someone else you have something in common with is Eleanor Roosevelt. And remember her famous quote where she said, do one thing every day that scares you. And I don't mean terror out of your mind, but make yourself a little bit uncomfortable every single day. Maybe it's a fitness goal. Maybe it's a nutrition goal. Maybe it's leadership conversations that you know you need to have, that you need to begin to compliment people more or coach them more. Is taking that one step every day into unknown territory that makes you feel uncomfortable, but empowered all at the same time. All right, people, you got the juice. Get started. See you next time. I hope you found that New Leader Essentials video really informative. Let's take your leadership one step further. We have something great coming up called the Love Your Leadership Challenge. It starts February 26th, and you can sign up by simply clicking on the link below. We'll see you there in February.